My name is Peter Vivaldi. I've been a resident of Central Florida for 35 years. I was a youth pastor for 15 years and have worked in the corporate world now for the last 8, working in different entities. Right now, presently working for a company called Health Fair, and just started a brand new project for our elderly, our Medicare Advantage patients. We're working 12 counties throughout Central Florida in which we're doing preventive care programs. I think it's very important, and one of the issues that is going to affect this election with obviously the ACA and or Obamacare, and how that's going to affect in the future, and what money and where the money is coming from to actually supplement these programs. And I'm very interested in this, obviously, because my dad is 82 years old, and for me to see every year after year as I watch his premiums go up and his services go down, it's very sad, because these folks served our country for so long and they deserve better. And so that's one of the things that we stand on, as well as our VA and our veterans. We have an eyesore in Lake Nona for the last 3.5 years, in which we have congressmen who seem to like to go down there and take photo ops and show up when they need to, just to be able to say we're here. But we don't need any more photo ops. We need a hospital to be open. And right now, as we speak, they're saying it's possibly may open in December, but we won't be seeing patients in there until August of 2015. That's not acceptable. And I think that it is time for us to elect a congressman who can stand up for what's right for District 9. I totally believe in term limits. That's something that I am campaigning on. I believe that it's time for us to have congressmen who are there a lot shorter time than 30 or 40 years and end up just being a politician the rest of their lives. I'm not a politician. I am a worker, I am a hard worker, I am a leader, and I believe our success is measured by what we've done without having a title. And without having a title, we've been able to accomplish a lot in District 9 and in Orange and Osceola County. So I appreciate you coming out tonight, and again, look forward to answering the questions.
I am Carol Platt, and I am running for Congress in District 9 against Alan Grayson. And my candidacy is based upon the conviction that I can win this nomination and I can win this election. I'm really happy to see all of you engaged and here and looking for the right person to follow in Dan Webster's steps and defeat Alan Grayson again. I'm here to ask for your help in that mission tonight. I have a conservative plan as your United States representative to benefit all the people of this district. And I'm going to start by fighting to simplify the 73,000 pages of economic growth-killing IRS rules. They need to be simpler, they need to be fairer, and they need to make it as advantageous to you to invest in your local economy, in your business, in your financial security as it does for an international investor. And I intend to fight for a level playing field, an equal playing field for small business and Americans. I'm focused on reducing the federal deficit because when we do, we secure a future, a retirement for ourselves, and a future not in debt, but a future for the next generation. I don't know if you've been in debt, but I certainly have, and it takes away your freedom, and I'm not willing to take away the freedom of future Americans. But I don't think it's too late. I think that we can turn it around. And I have the experience to do this. I'll give you 3 reasons why you can count on me. Excuse me. You can count on me because I have a solid track record of bringing together diverse groups, strong opinion leaders, type A personalities to accomplish great goals within budget. I have the freedom to listen to you and to vote the will of the people in this district because I'm going to Washington, D.C. on a mission of service, not to build a lifetime career. We've had a good campaign. I invite you to join it. and I invite you to help us make real progress in this district and to take our message to D.C. I don't believe in top-down government. Thank you.
70 years ago today, Allied forces under the command of General Dwight David Eisenhower stormed the beaches of Normandy and closed a circle opened by Sir Winston Churchill. Hold on a second. And closed a circle that was opened by Sir Winston Churchill when he called, quote, for the new world with all its power and might to step forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old. Brave men got off of those boats and stormed those beaches for one reason and one reason only: to fight tyranny. We owe it to the memory of those who perished on those beaches that day. And we owe it to the memory of those who still remain with us today to continue to recommit ourselves to fight against tyranny, to fight for our freedoms, to secure our freedoms. And that's why I'm running for Congress. My name is Jorge Bonita. I am a veteran of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. I've served in the Marine Corps Reserves. I've served in the Navy. I've been a dedicated public servant for the last 3 years, working on staff with the Ninth Circuit as a court interpreter. And I'm going to clarify this for everybody tonight. This debate is about one thing, and this campaign and this race is about one thing and one thing only. And you're going to hear a lot of talk tonight. You're going to hear a lot of talking points. You're going to hear a lot of platitudes. We've already heard the evocation of Dan Webster. We're going to hear about our endorsements, perhaps. But none of those guys are going to walk through that door. At the end of the night, this debate and this campaign and this race is about one thing and about one thing only. And this is what I want you to keep in mind. It's about who has the steel to stand up to Alan Grayson. Who has the strength of conviction to stand and face Alan Grayson and take this message of affirmative conservative change throughout the entire district.